Understanding visitor intent is a top priority for B2B marketers, and you work hard to drive traffic to your website through various channels. However, most of that traffic remains anonymous, leaving you to guess why visitors came and what they're looking for. As a result, to turn those anonymous clicks into qualified leads, you must adopt new strategies that decode the purpose behind the visit, transforming your website from a simple brochure into a powerful client acquisition tool. The challenge is real. Identifying and engaging with genuinely interested decision-makers in what you offer requires a more sophisticated approach. It's no longer about sheer volume, but precision, relevance, and timing. If you're struggling to consistently fill your pipeline with qualified leads, you're likely not alone. But powerful, data-driven methods are available to change that narrative. We're not here to tell you how to find more prospects, but about discovering the right prospects. We'll delve into modern, practical strategies and powerful sources for identifying and attracting more B2B leads, helping you move beyond speculative outreach to strategic engagement. We'll explore how platforms like LinkedIn can transform your network into a rich source of opportunities, how inbound marketing can draw ideal clients directly to your doorstep, and how understanding crucial buyer intent signals can give you an invaluable edge. Ready to redefine your business development efforts and unlock new growth? Let's get started. Decoding intent, visitor versus buyer signals. Imagine knowing exactly who on your website is actively looking for a solution like yours, or even researching your competitors. This isn't wishful thinking. It's the power of understanding visitor intent and buyer intent. In B2B prospecting, distinguishing between casual browsers and serious potential leads is a game changer. It allows you to prioritize your efforts and tailor your outreach with surgical precision, dramatically improving your business development outcomes. So, what's the difference? Visitor intent is about analyzing browsing behavior to identify general interest. Tools like HubSpot CRM and various analytics platforms track what pages visitors view, how long they spend on each page, their navigation path, and whether they make recurring visits. For instance, if a visitor repeatedly returns to your pricing page, your product feature pages, and your About Us section over several days, it's a strong signal of growing interest. They might not be ready to buy today, but they are clearly evaluating your offerings and are excellent candidates for nurturing through targeted content. This data allows you to segment your audience and tailor future communications, moving them closer to becoming a qualified lead. Even more powerful for B2B prospecting is buyer intent data. This goes beyond general interest to identify specific signals that indicate a prospect is in an active buying cycle. This could involve them downloading bottom-of-funnel content like a case study or a demo request, visiting competitor websites, or performing specific searches for solutions that align with your product or service. Tools like ZoomInfo, coupled with advanced features within platforms like HubSpot, aggregate this kind of intent data by monitoring digital footprints across the web. Industry reports suggest that leveraging buyer intent data can increase conversion rates by up to 50% by enabling sales teams to target prospects at precisely the right moment in their buying journey. This is actionable intelligence that transforms your lead generation efforts. Consider an example. Your sales team receives an alert that a specific company, one that fits your ideal customer profile, has been actively searching for CRM software integration and has visited several competitor websites in the last week. This is a powerful signal. Instead of a generic cold email, your sales representative can now craft a highly personalized message that addresses their specific pain points around CRM integration, perhaps offering a white paper on seamless integration strategies or a case study of a similar client. This level of informed outreach is exponentially more effective. Setting up for success, implementing visitor intent tracking. To truly harness the power of visitor intent, you need the right tools and strategies. It's not just about collecting data, it's about making it actionable. CRM, your CRM system, like HubSpot, is the central hub for consolidating visitor data. It allows you to track individual contact and company records, seeing exactly what pages they've viewed and how they've engaged with your content. This visibility is crucial. You can set up workflows and automation within your CRM to trigger alerts for high-intent actions, such as when a prospect views your pricing page multiple times or downloads a bottom-of-funnel asset. This proactive approach ensures your sales team knows exactly when to engage and with whom. Analytics. Beyond your CRM, integrating with website analytics tools is key. Google Analytics 4, GA4 for instance, provides robust event tracking for specific actions and allows for deep dives into user journey analysis. Ever wondered why visitors drop off on a particular page? Tools like heat maps and session recordings, e.g. Hotjar, can visually show you user behavior, identifying points of interest or friction. Understanding these user paths helps you refine your website experience and gain deeper insights into their intent. Lead capture. Finally, don't underestimate the importance of strategically designed forms and lead capture mechanisms. Ensuring your forms are easily accessible where intent is high, perhaps on a resource page or at the end of a valuable blog post, can significantly boost conversion rates. Consider using progressive profiling, which allows you to gradually gather more information about a prospect over time without overwhelming them with a lengthy form initially. Gating valuable content like exclusive ebooks, webinars, or templates in exchange for contact information is a proven method for lead generation, as prospects are willing to share their details for genuinely useful resources. How to use visitor intent with HubSpot, a practical guide. Understanding buyer intent is critical for modern B2B prospecting. It's about identifying which companies actively demonstrate interest in solutions like yours, even if they haven't formally reached out. While the ultimate goal is pinpointing buyer intent, those truly ready to purchase, the journey often begins with recognizing visitor intent on your website. HubSpot's tools allow you to track and leverage both to build a powerful business development strategy. Important note, to access and leverage the buyer intent tool in HubSpot, you'll need a Marketing Hub Professional or Enterprise subscription. Step 1. Lay the foundation. Ensure HubSpot tracking is active. Before you can unlock the power of buyer intent in HubSpot, your website needs to be properly connected. Install the HubSpot tracking code. This is the absolute first step. Ensure the HubSpot tracking code is correctly installed on all pages of your website. This code is crucial for HubSpot to track visitor behavior, collect valuable data, and identify companies. Without it, buyer intent and therefore visitor intent tracking simply won't work. You can find this code in your HubSpot settings and add it to your website's header. Define tracked domains. If you manage multiple website domains within your HubSpot portal, it's recommended to specifically add the ones you want to track visitors on within your HubSpot settings. This helps focus your intent data and ensures you're collecting relevant information. You can also limit tracking to these specific domains to keep your data clean and focused. Step 2. Configure your visitor intent criteria, a key component of buyer intent. Once tracking is in place, you need to tell HubSpot what specific actions constitute intent on your website. These actions, when observed, contribute to building a picture of a company's overall buyer intent. Access buyer intent settings. In your HubSpot account, navigate to Marketing, Buyer Intent. From there, click on the Configuration tab. Set up visitor intent criteria. In the Intent section, you'll either add visitor intent criteria or edit visitor intent criteria. This is where you define the specific behaviors that signal a company's interest as they browse your site. Think about what actions a prospect takes on your site when they're seriously considering a purchase. Examples include criteria name. Give your criteria a descriptive name, e.g. high product interest, competitor research. Inclusions tab. Define the page views or interactions that signal visitor intent. For instance, visiting your pricing page multiple times, spending significant time on product feature pages, viewing demo requests or specific service pages, downloading bottom-of-funnel content like case studies, white papers, or comparison guides, exhibiting longer session durations or repeated visits over a short period. Exclusions. You can also add exclusions for domains you don't want to track, e.g. internal company IPs, to keep your intent data clean. Step 3. Define your target market, focusing your buyer intent. HubSpot's buyer intent features are most effective when applied to companies that align with your ideal customer profile, ICP. This helps filter the raw visitor intent data into actionable insights about your best fit prospects. Add target markets. In the Total Addressable Market, TAM, and Target Market section under the Configuration tab, define your target markets. This allows HubSpot to filter and highlight companies that match your ideal customer profile. You can specify criteria such as industry, company size, e.g. specific employee ranges, location, e.g. country, city like Sydney, technologies used, e.g. HubSpot as a web technology, revenue ranges, research intent, topics. You can also configure research intent topics to identify companies researching specific topics across the web that are relevant to your offerings, even if they haven't visited your site yet. While a deeper dive into this is beyond the scope of this guide, be aware of this powerful option for uncovering broader buyer intent signals. Step 4. Leverage auto-adding and workflows for automation. This is where turning visitor intent signals into actionable buyer intent insights becomes truly automated for your business development team. Set up auto-add companies. Under the Configuration tab, you can automate the process of adding high-intent companies to your CRM and other HubSpot assets. Select a saved view. Choose a saved view that filters for companies meeting your high-intent criteria, which combines their visitor intent with your target market definitions. Enable auto-adding. Toggle this switch on. Choose destinations. You can automatically add these companies to CRM. Create new company records in your CRM. This consumes HubSpot credits for new enriched companies. Static lists. Add them to specific static lists for targeted nurturing campaigns. Workflows. Automatically enroll them in specific workflows, triggering personalized email sequences, internal notifications to sales, or task creation for sales reps. Set monthly limits. To manage your HubSpot credit usage, you can enforce a monthly limit on the number of new companies added to your CRM. Automate notifications for sales. Create workflows that notify your sales team in real time when an account returns to your website or visits a high-value page multiple times, indicating strong buyer intent. A powerful way to do this is to set workflow enrollment criteria based on a specific saved view you've created within the buyer intent tool, leveraging their visitor intent. Email digests. Don't overlook the email digest setting under configuration. You can set this up to receive a daily, weekly, or monthly email summary of companies showing intent, offering a convenient overview without manually checking the list. Step 5. Monitor and act on buyer intent data. HubSpot provides dashboards and tools to help you continuously monitor and act on your buyer intent insights, primarily driven by the visitor intent you've tracked. Buyer Intent Dashboard Overview. Navigate back to Marketing, Buyer Intent. This Overview tab is where it all happens. You'll see a list of visitors, which are the companies that have been visiting your websites. The Intent Funnel Report also provides a quick visual summary. Filter and prioritize. Filter companies by time frame, e.g. last 7, 14, or 30 days. Filter by companies, showing visitor intent that has met your defined criteria. Filter by specific page views, traffic source, or even by whether they are already in your CRM, often indicated by a small HubSpot sprocket icon next to the company name. Create custom save views to quickly jump to and prioritize your most engaged prospects, e.g. high intent, AU Sydney. Company records. Review the buyer intent card on individual company records in your CRM to see their website visits, unique visitors, last seen date, and top page views. Click View Full Visit Activity for a detailed breakdown. Remember, this initial data is at the company level, providing insights into organizational visitor intent even before identifying specific contacts. Enroll in workflows manually. Even without auto-add, you can manually select companies from your buyer intent dashboard and enroll them in targeted workflows or add them to static lists for focused lead generation campaigns, all based on their demonstrated visitor intent. By effectively configuring and utilizing HubSpot's buyer intent feature, starting with strong visitor intent signals, your business development team can proactively identify and engage with potential customers at precisely the right moment, leading to improved conversion rates and a more efficient sales process. This strategic approach turns anonymous website traffic into actionable insights, helping you focus your B2B prospecting efforts on those most likely to convert. Leveraging visitor intent, strategies for deeper engagement. Once you're effectively tracking visitor intent, the real work begins, leveraging that data to create more meaningful and effective B2B prospecting efforts. Personalized content delivery. One of the most impactful strategies is personalized content delivery. Imagine being able to deliver content that directly addresses a prospect's observed interests. If your analytics show a visitor frequently viewing articles on CRM integration challenges, you shouldn't just send them a generic newsletter. Instead, consider sending them a case study that highlights how your solution successfully helped a similar company overcome those exact challenges. Tools like HubSpot Smart Content enable dynamic content modules that change based on specific visitor data, making this level of personalization scalable. Targeted outreach. This personalized approach extends directly to your targeted outreach and sales enablement. You can now prioritize prospects who have demonstrated high intent, treating them as warm leads rather than cold contacts. Develop specific sales playbooks for different intent signals. For example, if a sales rep receives an alert that a target company has repeatedly visited your product demo page, their outreach shouldn't be a generic cold call. It should be a precise, relevant message like, "I noticed your team has been exploring our product feature recently. Many companies find specific benefit particularly valuable. Would you be open to a brief chat about how it could address their potential pain point?" The timeliness of this outreach is crucial. Striking while the iron is hot significantly increases your chances of success. According to Gartner, around 70% of B2B marketers use buyer intent data for their prospecting goals. In fact, the right intent data about potential buyers can deliver up to 4x sales pipeline growth. Retargeting. Don't forget the power of retargeting in advertising campaigns. Based on visitor intent, you can segment your audiences to create highly specific ad campaigns. If a visitor spent significant time on your enterprise solutions page but didn't convert, retarget them with ads that specifically highlight your enterprise-specific case studies or offer a direct consultation for large businesses. This ensures your advertising spend is directed at those already demonstrating interest, increasing your return on investment. Conversational marketing. Lastly, conversational marketing is rapidly becoming an indispensable tool. Think of chatbots and live chat features on your website as real-time intent detectors. They can proactively engage visitors based on their page activity. If someone lingers on a high-intent page, a chatbot can trigger a message offering immediate assistance or relevant information. Research from HubSpot reveals that implementing conversational marketing techniques results in an average 42% increase in conversion rates compared to traditional digital advertising methods. This direct, convenient interaction improves the user experience and provides invaluable insights into customer needs, boosting your B2B prospecting efficiency. Integrating intent data for a holistic approach. The true power of intent data emerges when you integrate it across all your B2B prospecting efforts, creating a truly formidable and holistic strategy. Consider the synergy with your LinkedIn prospecting. You already use LinkedIn to identify decision makers and build professional connections. Now imagine combining that with visitor intent data from your website. You can craft highly personalized in-mail or connection requests that directly reference their website activity, leading to much more relevant and effective conversations. Knowing that a prospect from a target company has been researching a specific solution on your site gives you an unparalleled edge when initiating contact on LinkedIn. Intent data also profoundly enhances your inbound marketing strategy. By analyzing what your prospects are actively searching for and what content they're consuming on your site, you can identify gaps in your existing content. This allows you to refine your content strategy, creating valuable resources that directly address high-intent queries. This also ties into your SEO optimization. Discovering high-intent keywords that your target audience uses means your content can achieve better SERP, search engine results page, visibility, and attract more qualified organic traffic. Furthermore, you can use intent data to build more effective lead nurturing workflows, crafting automated email sequences that are triggered by specific intent behaviors, ensuring prospects receive the right information at the right time. Ultimately, this all feeds into a continuous feedback loop between your sales and marketing teams. By sharing insights gleaned from intent data, both teams can refine their strategies, ensuring that marketing is attracting the right prospects and sales is engaging them with the most relevant information. This iterative optimization leads to a significant improvement in lead quality, ensuring your efforts are focused on prospects who genuinely fit your ideal customer profile and demonstrate clear interest. This is about working smarter, not just harder, in your quest for new B2B clients. Transform your prospecting with intent. We've explored a landscape of powerful modern B2B prospecting strategies, moving far beyond outdated tactics. From strategically leveraging LinkedIn to cultivate professional connections and identify decision makers, to harnessing the magnetic power of inbound marketing to draw ideal leads directly to your business. And finally, decoding critical visitor and buyer intent signals that tell you exactly who is ready to engage. These approaches represent the cutting edge of business development. Successful B2B prospecting in today's environment isn't about sheer volume or random outreach, but smart, strategic effort. It's about understanding your audience, providing value, and knowing when and how to engage based on real-time data. We've said this before, but it bears repeating. By embracing these modern approaches, you're not just finding more leads, you're finding the right leads at the right time, poised for conversion. Ready to transform your lead generation from a guessing game into a predictable growth engine? At Aspiration Marketing, we specialize in crafting and executing these precise strategies. We help businesses like yours identify, attract, and convert high-quality B2B leads, turning your prospecting efforts into predictable revenue growth. Let us help you unlock your full market potential.